Kory. He's got an update to his Mekk-Knight Invoked deck. I almost couldn't think of the name.
My friend Cody just randomly sent me a picture of a deck profile that apparently did topping with this, and I'm like, all right, bet. So I remade it to with what cards I have. I'm gonna say right now, the Veiler I have, the moment I get a third invocation, I'm switching out with the Veiler, and I'm not spending money on Thanos. I'm really not. I'm not spending $300 for a playset. But other than that, I just threw in 3 Super Polys. Anyways, I guess you'll see when it goes through. Let's begin. 3 Alistair. It's an Invoke deck. Do I really need to explain Alistair? And that's obviously the only Invoke main deck monster. 3 purple. I was juggling between 2 purple, 3 blue, and 2 blue and 3 purple. I ended up on 3 purple because it's got the higher attack. It can bounce other monsters as well. And normally, if you bring the, if you use this to search this out, you're gonna search out one of the other guys anyways. So you really don't need to max out on this like I was before, because you're on 2. And then for the rest of the Mekk-Knights, you run 1 yellow and then 1 eclipse. Back row hate. Back row hate. Anyways, that's it for the Invoked. For the Invoked and the Mekk-Knight portions. It's a pretty tight engine for it. I was running the red, but it wasn't needed as much as I thought it was. Next, Gamma. I can't tell you guys how much I hate that I'm running Gamma instead of other hand traps, but you know what? I need as many hand traps as I can get at this point. Speaking of, 3 Ash. It's Ash. If you don't know what Ash is, play Yu-Gi-Oh. I run 2 Ghost Ogre. This card's weird. It keeps getting good, then bad, then good, then bad, and I'm finding it's working a lot better recently than it was before, so I'm testing it out again. And then, like I said, the 1 Veiler, once I get my 3rd invocation again, I'm going to switch this out, but for now it's just an extra hand trap and it's a light, so. And instead of the Thanos Dragons, I run 3 Super Poly. It was hard enough getting the 3rd one, and all I could get was a common. But I got the 3. It's Super Poly. I've got enough targets in deck for it. I also run 3 Magical Meltdown. Just remember when you're playing this card that you can only activate 1 Magical Meltdown per turn. When I first started playing this deck, when I first started, I kept trying to activate more than 1, and I didn't realize till a week after I started playing it. My mistake. Whoops. I'm not doing that again. Anyways, 2 Invocation. Would run 3, but I only have 2. Simple enough. It's an Invoke deck. 3 Mind Control, because stealing your opponent's monsters and then banishing them for fusion is still hilarious, no matter who you are. And just because we hate hand traps, even though we play it, literal... Crap, I can't swear on the channel. A lot of them... You still want to stop your opponents, and it's still great for when they're trying to get effects off in the graveyard, monster reborning stuff like that. 3 Instant Fusions. I run enough targets in the extra deck to warrant running the full 3. 1 second, how many am I running here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm running 4 different targets for this, so it's not a bad choice. And then 2 Pot of Mekk-Knight. Anybody who's seen any of my deck profiles ever that I've had to run these, you know how much I detest this card. God, I wish it would just burn in hell, but I have to run it. 1 Terraforming. 1 Terraforming just to get to your frickin' Meltdown. That's it for the main deck. Pretty simple. Straightforward. Last time I was jumping around with too many combos. I'm just trying to keep this one streamlined. 1000 Eyes Restrict, instant fusion target. Mud Dragon, an instant fusion target, or a Super Poly target. I'll probably use it as a Super Poly, just depends on the time. 1 Invoked Kaluga. Dangers, man. Dangers, man. Dangers. You play this against Dangers, they get 1. That's it. Then they have to go into battle phase. And, well, hopefully they can attack over 28 with whatever they summon. Next is Raijin. Mainly just as a Super Poly target. I'm not Super Poly, but instant fusion target. He's still decent for what he needs to do. You can use him for fusion summoning just as long as you know what all you're using, but honestly, I don't know how to feel about this card anymore. It's good, it's bad, it's everything. Purgatrio, honestly, if I had a second Purgatrio, I would take out Raijin in a heartbeat. Hey Todd, do you have a Purgatrio?
Yes.
Can I have it?
Yeah, sure.
Yay! Cool. So just so you guys know, there's going to be a second Purgatrio because Raijin is not as good as it once was. Oh great, now that song's going to be playing in my head. Anyways, it's invoked. You play 2 Macabre. And just as another super poly target, I'm running Starving Venom Fusion because the amount of dark decks running around nowadays, it's worth it for me. It's just worth it. But that's it for the fusions. I'm running a lot of fusions. Off to the links. Almirage, it's just great for going through your combos, getting stuff in the grave, stuff like that. I'm also running Link Kribo. Why am I running Link Kribo again? Oh yeah, Link Kribo because of the freaking Thousand Eyes. Level 1, so that you can just get it off the field. I made the mistake last time I played this of not playing Link Kribo. That was the biggest mistake of a lifetime. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you're gonna run Thousand Eyes, just run the Link Kribo. It saves you so much time. Oh, Cyframe Alarm Lambda. You can actually, in this deck, if you do it properly, you can actually search for the Gamma with this on field. So if you leave it on field and then bring out all your combos and stuff, you can still get a Gamma that you can still activate that turn. I view it as completely worth it. It's up to you on what you think about it. Alistair, the Invoker of Madness. I used to run 2, realized I didn't need it, and I'm really only running it just for the arrows and searching out the other invocation because I'm no longer running Book of the Law. Thinking about siding it, but hard drawing into that card hurts so much. Nightmare Phoenix, back row hate. I don't think I have to explain any more back row hate to you guys. Mekk-Knight of the Morning Star. It's mainly there just to protect a bunch of your cards. You're no longer going to be using the search effect because I'm no longer running the freaking, what the hell is it called again? The Monster Reborn World Legacy card. I don't remember what it's called.
Succession.
Thank you, World Legacy Succession. You're no longer running it. It's mainly there just to protect yourself from battle. And Borrow Sword. It's Borrow Sword. Run the Borrow Sword. In Borrow Sword. Every time I've run the deck and I've had this card in there, I think I've won with this card once out of all the decks I've ever ran in it. That's just because by the time I got to the point of where I could kill them, I didn't need it. And it was just styling at that point, which is still funny. Borrow Sword. Anyways, guys, and then last but not least, just normally I don't do this, but I kind of made a budget-esque side deck with 3 Pank, 3 Lancia, 3 Twin, 3 Anti-Spell, and 3 Masker Strict. Masker Strict because any deck that's tributing your stuff, tributing anything, just use it. The only time that this card ever runs into problems is with Panker-Tops, and that's if you even sign it in. Anti-Spell. I don't think I have to explain this at all. It's against Pendulums, it's against Sky Striker for a turn, but it's a decent card. That's why I run 3. Twin Twisters, back row hate. If you can't tell by how I'm running this deck, back row hate is my favorite thing at this current moment. Lancia. If you drop it on your opponent's turn, it's hilarious. I've actually beat an Infernoid player due to the fact that I opened up with 3 of these in my hand and then just normal Alistair. Use the hand trap out of my head, the Veiler in my hand, and then I just sat on a Macabre and every turn just poke. They drop a bunch of stuff, stand by phase, drop a Lancia. It was funny. And then Panker-Tops, 2600 beater, free spec. That's about it. Free pop. It's decent. It's the only dinosaur I'll actually give good credit to. Unlike that shitty card you Robbie. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the deck. Like I said, I kind of built this on a whim when my friend Cody told me to, and I just built around what cards I didn't have and what cards I really didn't like, because as good as Thanos Dragon is, like I said, I'm not willing to spend $100 for a playset. If you guys got any suggestions or anything to add to this, take out of this, let us know in the comments, and thanks. Have a good day.